All right, so I promised you this morning that I would make my big announcement on my Destination Mastermind. So here it is. We're all going to Curacao! Yay! As you can see, I've got beautiful artwork. I'm an artist, apparently in training. That's us on Curacao. So Curacao, as you can see, is spelled Curacao, pronounced Cure-a-sao. And this is, if you're not familiar, it is near Aruba. I'm using these flashcards as a way of helping you to really stay on point because there's so many cool things about my Destination Mastermind. So first of all, I've been teaching masterminds now for over a year, which is an extension of the group training and other coaching that I have done. But you know what? It wasn't exciting enough. And so I wanted to bring something that was totally different from any other mastermind that I was seeing. So many of them, you got to go down there and you got to pay for everything yourself in addition to the mastermind fee. So let me give you the details on the Destination Mastermind that I'm going to be offering to people as of right now. So if you're not too sure where Curacao is, it is near Aruba. So Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao are called the ABCs, which means it's out of the hurricane area. Yay! The actual training itself is 4 full days. So, and they're going to be, each one of those days is going to cover a key aspect that alone could double your business. But I'm teaching you 3 ways, which individually, by themselves, would double your business. But now you have 3 ways of doing it. Okay. And I've got special guests coming, and there's so much more. Okay, so let me get through it. So 4 full days of learning, but here's some other cool stuff. Oops, almost got ahead of myself. Okay, each one's gonna double your business, guaranteed. These are things that I have implemented for my own business and for the businesses of my clients. We're talking unleashing millions of dollars in sales. So if you have a pipeline, but you can't close, this will show you how to close. If you want to do marketing, but your emails aren't being opened anymore, and you're really sick of trying to figure out algorithms, I will show you how to do that. If your mindset is wrong, I hate that word, but if your mind is all kind of working against you, I'm going to show you how to identify it and overcome it. Super, super cool, right? Double thine own business, somewhere in the Bible. Okay, cool stuff though. I told this resort in Curacao, I'm like, I don't want us to be in a room with no windows. These need to be the most creative places possible. And these people delivered. So every single day is actually at a new location. Day number 1 is going to be on the beach. Now, not frying our brains off on the beach. It's going to be, they have a beautiful tent laid out with nice, so in the shade, so beach, baby. Imagine learning killer sales strategies, listening to the waves. I want everyone who comes to this Destination Mastermind to be blown away, and also to find and seek creativity from nature. There's nothing that replaces nature for offering new creativity. So beach is on the first day. The second day, we go up into the mountains. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. And so they have a little place up in the mountains where we will congregate, and that's where we're gonna do our masterminding on day 2. Maybe we'll do marketing strategies for this one, okay? We'll go for a little walk in the woods, maybe do a little bit of yoga, get ourselves all excited up in the mountains. The third day, this place has like either, I can't remember if it's 2,000 or 20,000 acres. And so we're going to be finding ourselves on a beautiful gazebo on an expansive lawn that overlooks the golf course. So that's what the first 3 days are. The last day is going to be our favorite place, wherever we want to hang out the most. And that'll be our 4 days. So that's not all. But wait, there's more. I feel like the Shazam guy, right? As you can see, I'm a little excited about this. Okay, so what makes this particular mastermind different from all the other ones that you've heard of? And I've studied a lot of different masterminds. Brendan Burchard's, Dean Graziosi, Frank Kern, who's another one, Jack Canfield, the guy who was the mastermind behind Chicken Soup for the Soul. I've studied all of their masterminds. So the difference between this one, and here comes the cool stuff, right? As if that wasn't cool enough. It's all inclusive. So the fee that you pay means that it covers literally everything. Accommodations, that's a short form from accommodations, food, beverages, and I got the upgraded package. Okay, so it covers absolutely everything. The only thing you need to pay for is your flight to get there. And I did some research on that, and it's about $500 round trip. Most of the masterminds I've attended covered 0 of these, like literally none. Maybe the lunch when we were all together, but that's about it. To me, if I'm gonna go and learn a ton of stuff, I wanna make sure that I'm not really worried about where my pennies are coming from. So, other cool things. Tourism Curacao is really excited about the fact that I'm scheduling one of these things, so they're taking us on a private island tour. We get to learn about the history of the island, we'll go through the urban centers, and also check out some of the cool rural areas that really have, are what define Curacao as a country and as a people. So these guys are pulling out all the stops just for us. And lastly, and this one I really like, so drum roll, poop, I was gonna have some music playing, hang on. I'll start my music because this last one is a really, really neat one. All right, you ready? Here we go. There's the don't worry, be happy, because your spouses can come for free. Oh, did I just say that? I'm so excited. You literally can bring your spouses for free. They don't have to pay a penny. Again, all they need to do is get on a plane and come on down. Everything else is covered in my Destination Mastermind. So imagine you get to come down to 4 days of incredible learning. And I mean, the stuff that I'm going to be teaching you is proven strategies that are going to take your business to the next level. So you may be, often the people who come in there, they can be making anywhere from 300, 500, or 7-figure businesses, but they got stuck. They know they have more to offer, but they don't know what is holding them back. And it's going to be, I will guarantee you, if you're stuck and you know you have more to give, but you just can't get past that little threshold, it's going to be one of those 3 things. It's your sales, it's your marketing, or it's your mindset. And the last day, the reason it's 4 days is because that last day, it's going to be, how do you stay accountable? How do you stay on track? How do you make sure that you have sustained success? Sure, there's people who are flash in the pan, and it's really exciting, and they go, woo! And people look at them and they're like, oh my God, look at them, they're so successful. And yet 6 months later, they're nowhere to be seen. That's not what I'm teaching. Big X, right? I'm teaching stuff that you're gonna be able to implement. It's not complicated, because it shouldn't be. It's simple, it's strategic, and it is long lasting. So you get to do the same thing over and over and over again, right? That's how you succeed. You don't succeed by picking up 1,000 strategies. You succeed by picking up the right strategies, a few really good strategies, and becoming amazing at it. And that's what the Curacao Destination Mastermind is going to do for you and for your business, if that is what you want. So you need to ask yourself a question right here. I don't usually do these promo videos because most people don't like them, but this one's way too exciting not to talk about. You need to ask yourself this question. Are you okay with your status quo right now? Right? Are you okay with how much money you're making, the kind of life that you're living? You wake up happy every day, you're energized to go to work, and everything is just singing for you. If that is you, you have reached it, and I'm so proud of you. For most people, though, that's not where they're at. There's some sort of frustration in the business, and it could be in the processes, it could be in your mindset, but sometimes when you're in the thick of things, it's really hard to pick those things out. It's hard to identify the problems when you're so close to them. Again, you kind of get down into the weeds. This is your grand opportunity in a very concentrated amount of time to be able to step back, to listen to other people who are just like you. This isn't a place, this isn't an incubator. So if you're just starting out and you're brand new and you don't really have anything to bring, this probably isn't the kind of program for you. But if you've got a business and you've achieved some success, but you know you have more in you and you want to know not all the different things out there, the one thing about this and the one thing about that, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, email, video, like there's so many different things that you could be doing. And yet there are just a few proven strategies that work for everyone. So it doesn't matter what kind of business you're in. I work with a lot of realtors, works like a charm for that. My husband's in wealth management. I've taught him the same stuff, works for that as well. E-commerce, it'll work for you as well. Lawyers, dentists, chiropractors, anyone who runs their own business. this will be the thing that you should do. So I invite you to, if you click on the link above, you can schedule a call with me and we can deep dive into it. You can pick my brain and find out if this is truly good for you. There are only 20 spots and it's in November. So November 2019, that's when this is gonna happen. And there are only 20 spots available, right? I've already started to pre-sell a couple reservations already. And I want, if this is something you want to do, then I want you to at least book a call. Take 15, 20, 30 minutes of your time, figure out if this is what you want to do, and then we can totally go from there. My job, my entire being right now is all centered around helping people live happier, more fulfilled, and rich lives. So you can be guaranteed that whatever you learn here will accomplish that as long as you let it, right? And that's part of what we teach as well. How do you let success happen? And that sounds funny because you're like, well, I thought you go and you achieve success, you get successful. And it's actually not the case at all. You have to let success in. And then once you've let it in, now it's a matter of what do you do? What do you do now? What do you do with your new energy? What do you do with your new vision? And then how do you turn that into a reality? And that's, again, that whole sequence from thoughts to beliefs to actions turn into a reality. And that's what you're going to get out of this mastermind program. So Mr. Margaritaville will be singing in the background in the evenings as we, you get to know people who are just like you. The people who've joined my masterminds in the past have created friendships that last well beyond the mastermind times. And that's the kind of thing that I also promise you is going to happen as well, which is really, really neat. When you meet people who are just like you bond with them. And in the Think and Grow Rich book by Napoleon Hill, he talks about creating a mastermind. And that's not the mastermind that I'm talking to you about here in terms of an event. A mastermind is also the people you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with people who think small, it's going to be difficult for you to think big. So if you struggle with, say, not knowing who to surround yourself with and how to find more people who are going to be on your path, this is an opportunity for you to meet those people, to listen to them, to contribute what you're doing that works really well, and to share it as part of this amazing experience. So click on the link, book a time with me. I highly recommend that you invest even just that, okay? Because the 20 spots are gonna go. We just started selling them now, and I've already pre-sold a couple of spots. And I want you, if you want your butt to be in one of those beautiful exotic seats where you're learning new stuff that is going to change your business forever, that I invite you to call. Okay? So me and Margaritaville, we're gonna have a drink, celebrate the fact that I've just launched this today. I'm very excited. So have a responsible drink with me, guys. Take care.